Tell me what you want to give for it, and I'll just take it for now.
I don't know what the rest is. Even if you said with the watches, it's 200. How about?
What's going on, everybody? I want to appreciate y'all for tuning into this Friday's video. This video is also going to be a little different. So this video was actually one of the best yard sales we've been to all year. Being the end of the year, throughout the whole year, this is going to end up being one of the best. The only problem is, if you know my dad, he'll stay at yard sales forever and dig and look through everything. So he ended up being there over 2.5 hours. So the GoPro died one time, it overheated one time. So some of the stuff I didn't get everything on camera, but as we go through the video, I'll stop that part of the video, show you what he got, break it down, and I'll show you all the things he got. So I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, this is one of the best yard sales throughout the whole year that we've been to. Hope you enjoy it.
There's a lot of dogs out here.
Alright, well, call me later.
Alright, well. Hey, big dog. Hey, big fella. How much your just the thing? Just the envelope.
Yeah, that's envelopes. Yeah.
What'd you want for those?
Okay, make me an offer.
Oh, I don't.
You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Seriously, make me an offer.
Oh, I don't like $5. I don't
Sure,
know. Is that good?
I don't care.
Yeah, we use them. I do some eBay stuff and I ship stuff. So
Yeah, and those are all padded and ready to go.
yeah.
I get it. Now that stuff's the old stuff. I don't know if it's got any value at all. There's just some weird stuff in there.
Yeah, like old books and stuff.
Yeah.
Local government, police management.
I was in the fire department for years.
Oh, were you? You don't have any fire department stuff, do you?
Just a little bit. I just went and bought a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, I buy
Like what kind
that.
of stuff?
Old badges, old helmets, old.
I have an old helmet. Yep.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
Well, it's not old. I mean.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know what she's got.
What is it?
Is it in here too, or no?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is where all this stuff came from. I'm still working on getting it cleaned out. It is so sad.
Do you raise puppies?
I do.
We've had German Shepherds our whole life, and then our last one was 14 when her hips went out and she couldn't even stand up anymore.
You can have that if you want it. If you don't, just throw it back in.
But yeah, we've had dogs our whole life, even as kids.
I get that. So this one, what do we do? Did we decide to keep this? I think we decided to keep that. There's another thing I can go.
What do you want for this?
I don't know, whatever.
All right. What I got is I slid the other $3 box you said over there, so I'm going to put this with it, and we can come up with something.
That's fine.
But you said
I'm not going to be hard. I'm not going to be hard to get along
yeah,
with.
you said 5.5, and I'm just going to put this in here, and we'll go from there. We'll figure that one out.
I just need it. I'm surprised at Pawn Shop you don't take that printer.
We don't really sell electronics too much. What else was it that shed too?
That shed too, and then these two buildings over here, and this side
This
here.
here?
You can, and you're welcome to dig through anything. Don't
Okay.
worry about not digging.
All right.
Everybody has to. We're good. Ma'am, did you guys look in these two buildings? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, everything in there is like this last. Put this on the other part of it. It's over there, sitting over there on the table. Found the glass to the table. I didn't even realize I left my jacket in here. It's been in here for probably 10 years. Oh, because the thing's crooked, that's why.
What would you? I know you know they're worth something. I mean, what would you?
Well, yeah, I know you just looked it up. So what would you offer me?
Well, they're all over the place.
Right.
They're anywhere from $20 to $60. So I
Right.
mean, if you have more of them, I'd be interested in all of them. But I mean, if you want to take a quick look and okay. Let me,
Watch that.
I'm going to set this one over here for now, and then. Well, you knew exactly where they were at. That's for
I
sure.
thought about it. Yes, I did. Oh. Yeah, this even has probably part of the inventory of it. That tells you. It's here.
It's just some different things.
Yeah, I told you they theme them. See, they do everything.
Yeah.
Everything's themed, so. I should have slid
Does
it.
that say chandelier?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it's just made like a chandelier. It's very weird.
Yeah.
They're very odd. But
I'm not sure why. I guess it was a thing probably in the 80s or 90s, and people still like them. You know, they still collect
they
them.
still collect them because you can't find them.
Yeah.
They don't make them anymore. This one's, look.
That's one of the, I'm sure, founding fathers or somebody. Yep. So what do you think? I mean,
Well, I don't know how many's here. How many's here?
there's this. I think this is the one in here. So it's 3 right here, and then
I have more somewhere.
is this like?
Yeah,
There's one right there.
yeah,
I guess that's
this is one.
There's 2 here, I guess.
Yeah, let's do it. 2. This was $80 back in the day.
Yeah.
But they're more. Some are worth more than that now, based on the. I think
Yeah, that goes with
in
him.
there.
Yeah, because
I
it looks
think
like
that goes in there.
the same guy.
Or if not, we have it anyways, right?
Yeah. Is that like a coastal?
Crystal surprise.
Oh, crystal surprise.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it must have been like one you could get or
Yeah,
something, and you get a surprise one or something.
What is that?
3 of them.
How many is there?
3 right here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
4. There's another one. So it's just so weird.
Yeah.
5. That one's still in the packaging.
Yeah.
Isn't that clear? 5.
Swatch.
What? 6.
Yep. Scuba 2000. That's supposed to be like a scuba diver one.
Whatever. Just a tumbler. I'm just trying to see how many's here. That's a book on. You can have all the stuff in here. If you take them, you can have all the stuff because it has a lot of history on it. So you'll know. So how many that make?
I wasn't keeping up to them. 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. Unless this is.
One.
No, there's 5. No, there's 6, 7. So you have 2 here. So it's like, it's probably 8. Is there 2 in here?
Yeah.
So it's probably 8. Scuba 200 must be a bunch of different ones because there's tons of.
Well, there's 2 different ones here. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
these are all Swatch watches.
You do have a bunch of them.
I told you there's a ton of them. So let me see how many there is. There's a bunch. Here's 4.
Yeah, I think there were like 8 or 9 here or more. Whatever we said.
There's 4 here. There's 8 here.
You probably got 20 of them. I guess it depends on what you'd want for it. I mean, when you're reselling them, it has to be eBay. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, and you got to list them all and do everything. But I mean, there's probably a good one in there that's going to go for 100 and something or whatever, and then there's some that's going to go for 20 something. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's probably a good one or 2 in there. Would you like $200?
Sure.
Yeah.
I told you. I'm not.
Yeah. I just have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to list them and figure it all out. But I mean, I'll do that.
No,
I'll do $200 on it. I'll sit it out here if you.
Yeah, we'll add it to our pile.
All right.
If your car's there, just stick it in your car.
So up until this point, he really didn't miss a lot, you know, GoPro footage wise, although he was there 2.5 hours, so I had to shave that down to about 15 or 20 minutes, so I did have to cut a lot of it out. So what you really didn't get to see much was that last transaction right there was the watches what he actually bought, and I'll show them to you. So these are the watches right here that you seen in the last clip of the video, and if you were around in the 90s, you probably remember these watches. They're all Swatch watches, and they sell for the high end, I would say maybe a few of them 100, and then the low end 40 or 50, but the average range is probably going to be 75 to 80, somewhere in there, and that's about what they sell for. There's one in there, it's like a clamshell. So the other thing about when I was looking these up is almost all the auctions, they're all from other countries. They're all in Italy or Germany or somewhere in Europe, so there's not a lot that are in the United States, which is kind of weird. But I like selling stuff like this because it's new for one, so you don't have to worry about something being messed up or working, and then it's kind of unique. So if anybody's looking for it, you know, you might be the only one that has it around. They're all from the 90s. The earlier part of that video, you see my dad buy some video game stuff and a Super Nintendo in the box. I just wanted to show it because later in the video she says she thinks it was never played, but that's not the case. Anybody that's bought these Super Nintendos or knows anything about them, sometimes they can get this real nasty yellow color to them just from over time. I'm not sure what it is that makes them turn like that, but that's what a lot of them do. So she said it was new, never played, but it was definitely played because in the box there's all kinds of stuff in it. So the next part of this video is where the most valuable stuff is at this sale. So like I said earlier, he was at this sale over 2.5 hours, and one part of the video where he got some of the most valuable stuff, unfortunately that's one part we missed in the camera footage. So what it is, when we get to that part, I'll come back, I'll show you exactly what it is. I'll show you some of the crazy comps of stuff like this that sells for, and for you to look out for that sells. So hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and we'll get back to it.
Realtor.
Oh, okay.
I was afraid you wanted to show the house. I said, of course you would today. That'd be my luck.
Oh, are you selling your place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hoping to, anyways. That's
All the patches and stuff in here, you keeping that stuff? Or?
Back here.
Okay.
I was sweeping back here, so I hadn't got everything swept up yet because I kept finding broken stuff.
Oh, yeah, a bunch.
What's in here?
There's a pen.
Disney, 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 Disney.
Some kind of a coin, I don't know what that is. Something or another.
George Jones. One penny.
It was like
New Zealand.
Oh, okay, it's
That's why.
foreign. It's like a foreign penny.
Happy 27th birthday, Walter. That one. Garbage. Garbage. I don't think I'll keep any of this. Make this garbage. She took my bag. I gotta get another bag. I'm sure I'm gonna have another bag full of garbage. I've thrown away so much stuff.
Okay. Definitely.
So as you can see, that's where the camera cut off. There was only really two things that we didn't get in the video. That one for sure I can find comps similar to it, and I'll show you what it is. And the other one, there's just really nothing to compare it to. So in the video, you can see him throwing Disney pins in a pile. Disney pins, like I said on here before, are highly collectible, especially the rare ones from like the 60s and 70s, the cast member pins and stuff like that. So he was throwing them in a pile knowing, you know, those have potential to be good, but not looking none of them up to really see what they go for. So when he got them back to the shop, we started looking at them, and some of the prices on them were unbelievable. So I'll show you a couple of those prices right now. So we ended up getting 3 of these. So these right here are Disney host pins. So from what I've looked up, these were, if you was a VIP member to Disney, and you got a host to like show you around the park, take you places, these are the pins the host wore. These pins are anywhere from $200 to $500 a piece, and those are the comps right there. I think somebody's got one on eBay right now for $200, and then they've sold as high as $500, and we have 3 of them. So the next pin you see him throw in a pile, and it's right before the video shuts off, was this host pin, and this is a Disney Tinkerbell host pin. This pin right here, I can only find 2 that ever sold. One of them sold for $850 and one of them sold for $400. And then somebody had some on a lot, and the guy just priced it too cheap. He sold the whole lot, I think, for $500. They also do make reproduction of this pin because this was a popular pin. So Disney made a remake of it, but these are the actual pins, and I seen they were from the 60s and 70s, and these are the host pins also. So the only 2 of these that sold was $850 and $400. And in one part of that video, you see I might have to throw a lot of these name badges in right here. These really aren't too valuable, but like I said, when you're just throwing stuff in a pile and you're seeing a lot of stuff like that in the moment, you just don't really know. So you just, when it's cheap, you just kind of buy it. These will go for about $10 a piece, somewhere in there. I think we ended up getting about 10 of these. So we'll probably put them on for like $79.99, $89.99, something like that. Just put the whole lot on. Like I said before, it's not really profitable to sell these one at a time on eBay. Just put them together, make a, you know, something worth more money, sell it like that. Now this part of the video, this was really where kind of the wow factor was. So you see them throwing some more of the nameplates in there, but they looked a little different. And these were those nameplates right here. So if you know anything about Disney, Disney had its own fire department, and they called it Reedy Creek. So Ron DeSantis in Florida, him and Disney have this beef. They're going back and forth fighting. What I've heard is that they've kind of tried to shut it down, where Disney is over the fire department, and they want Reedy Creek to become its own fire department, kind of, you know, without Disney kind of thing. So they have this ongoing battle back and forth, Ron DeSantis and Disney. But anyways, that's where these badges come from. So that Reedy Creek stuff is very collectible. Fire stuff is very collectible. Disney stuff is very collectible. So you mix those two together with the fire department that was basically Disney's fire department, highly collectible stuff. And from what I found on WorthPoint is that these badges go for about $80 to $100 a piece, 75, somewhere in there. There's none on, and there's none sold in a while. So I don't know how this Ron DeSantis and Reedy Creek and them trying to, you know, disconnect them from Disney, how it will work and what kind of value, you know, what stuff will go up in value, because usually that's how things work. but we'll put these on and we'll see what they go for. And there was 6 of these pins total that was in the lot of you seen them just throwing the stuff in the pile. So these are the last really 2 things that we didn't get on camera. You see my dad take out a box, and in the top of the box you can see one of the things that you didn't see him pick up while the camera was going. So this was one of the things right here that was in the box, and to be honest, there's nothing like it. I mean, it's just a regular fire helmet. The difference in this one is it come from Reedy Creek. So Disney stuff like that, Disney Reedy Creek stuff is very collectible. So I'm not sure what it will go for. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth $100. I don't know if it's worth $500 because there's nothing to compare it to. If it didn't have the Disney Reedy Creek badge on it, I would say it's almost worth not even really selling on eBay. But this one I'm not sure. We'll just maybe put it on and see what it does. And the very last thing, what might be the most valuable, was something that also came from Reedy Creek, which was a captain's badge from the emergency services. So this badge came from somebody that was in the fire department that was a captain. So fire department badges are super collectible. Disney stuff is super collectible. Reedy Creek Disney fire stuff is very collectible. So the only ones I can find are firefighter badges that have sold, and they've gone upwards of $500. And I can't find a captain's badge that sold. So I'm not sure what it will go for, but like I said, these comps right here are all similar badges, but they're, less ranked. So I'm not sure. Maybe somewhere from 500 to 1,000. I'm not sure what it'll go for, but I will keep y'all updated when we post it and let you know, and we'll see what it goes for.
You doing, big fella? Huh? You're a big old fella. Yes, you are. You're ginormous. Well, what I got is all the stuff right here, and obviously the watches.
Right.
And then all the stuff. You give me the pins.
Right.
There's like a camera, the Garmin thing, the little game system, the pins. And you said like whatever for that. The one in back here.
The only thing that we might have a problem with is the Super Nintendo. How much do you want to give for it?
Oh, just tell me a price for it.
No, I'm just talking about that. Everything else I don't care about. Just the Super Nintendo. Because that thing on eBay right now, is selling right now for $199.
Oh, geez.
Because that's the original system, the original box with the original games.
Well, considering that in it, what else? I mean, we got the helmet. The first little box we put together. You said like couple dollars, well, $5 for the boxes.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, considering
tell me what you want to give for it, and I'll just take it for now.
With the game, with the game in there. It's so hard. you're.
Yeah, cause you got all the other games to go with it, right?
There were 4 games.
Yeah, there's 4 games.
There were 4 games.
Yeah. Well, they were not with it, but with it.
They were on top of it. Yeah. The system, I didn't even open it. The system is in there. Everything's in there. Okay, I didn't even open it up.
Yeah,
I just know.
I don't think it's ever been played.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's still been sitting.
Yeah, them are good. But I know people like them.
Yeah.
My son collects games and stuff. We also buy and sell, like like I've told you. So I mean, I don't know what the rest is. Even if you said with the watches, it's $200. How about $400?
That's fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right. I mean, I think it's worth that. If that system sells for that much, I'm not sure. I didn't even open it, so if it's...
That's another Swatch watch there, which is only, we didn't go for that much on Swatch watches, but I mean...
Oh, is there? Oh, yeah, that was one. Yep, that was one that was in there.
No, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
So $400 for everything. Just put it all together and...
Put it all together and we're rock and roll.
There you go. And I appreciate it. I appreciate you showing me around everything.
No problem.
I'm definitely a buyer. I buy stuff all the time, so...
I take your money.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So there it was. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We ended up paying $400 for everything. And like I said, none of that stuff was really looked up at the time. Just kind of throwing it. We didn't really know what them pins sold for. And that's kind of how it is sometimes. So I've had a bunch of people ask me in the comments and stuff about the coin show we're going to. We'll be there Thursday, January the 4th. And I've had some people ask me, am I going to sell stuff there or anything like that? I don't have a table or nothing like that. I don't really have a bunch of stuff to sell, but I think I might take some slab Morgans and I might take some Silver Eagles if y'all want to buy any. I still have about 300 or 400 of them. I'm not going to take that many because I don't want to carry them around, but I'll probably take 100 of them. So if you're going to be at the show, I'll sell these right here. I'm going to sell them for $28 a piece. And I'd like to sell at least 10 or more at a time. So I don't really want to sell them individually, but I will if I see y'all and y'all want some. But 28 bucks a piece, I'll be at the show and I'll probably bring 100 of them. So for Wednesday, I didn't really throw nothing out, but today we'll give away this Silver Eagle from 1992. It's got a little toning on it. It's pretty nice. So we'll get to that giveaway. Like I've always said too, once we hit 50K, I'm going to give away this 1 ounce gold buffalo. So once we hit 50,000 subscribers, I've had new subscribers ask me, you know, when am I giving this away and stuff like this. When we hit 50,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And then I do giveaways every week. So this Friday, we're going to give away this, can't get it to focus, 1992 Silver Eagle. So to be entered, all you have to do is be subscribed, comment on the videos, and like the videos. And then I use this random comment picker and I pull one comment from the video, and then that's how you get entered. So this week there was 690 comments. We're going one winner. Good luck to everybody. So Big Armory 100. So Big Armory 100, message me right here on Instagram. That's the easiest way to get in contact with me. If you've won something and you haven't yet got it, I'm going to ship everybody's stuff out tomorrow that hasn't received it yet, and you should have it by next week. So as always, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the positive comments. I appreciate all the interaction on Instagram, all the conversation. See y'all Wednesday.